Hello and welcome to a special version of the Zedos Game Podcast, a special on the road version of Zedos Game Podcast. So this is a version of the podcast that we were recording while we're on our en route to watch Batman vs Superman. There's some special guests in the car. We talk about our expectations for the film, what we think would happen, what should happen, as these things go, and it was a quite interesting drive. There's also a post version of this about our review, some mini review about how we felt the film went and what we liked and disliked about it, and you can find that on SoundCloud or YouTube at Zedos Gang. So just sit back, relax, and enjoy. Expectations of tonight.
My expectations. Are you recording?
I am now.
Are you? My expectations of this evening.
Yeah.
Pain. In the words of Clubber Lang, pain.
Pain.
What are my expectations?
Yeah. Do you expect to like the film?
Yeah. Absolutely. Totally.
Okay.
Because it's gonna be. It's the first time you're gonna see Superman, Batman on screen.
That's actually very true. But
together.
in terms of what did you think of Man of Steel?
I love Man of Steel.
Okay.
A lot of people were like, oh well, the ending.
Next left, dude.
Next left. What? This left coming up here.
Yep.
I personally think Man of Steel is edited badly, but
So I've heard this film is edited badly. Like I watched Collider and then.
Right.
Guys, Christian Harloff, Sean Campia. I'm gonna name you guys now.
They said it's got like pacing issues, isn't it?
Yeah, well, I think that will get sorted out in from what I
extended
understand,
cut.
the extended
Right.
R-rated cut of the movie.
That's that safety. Yeah, we got another cut. Yeah, we're gonna sort all that shit out that you don't like.
I just don't want it to Richard Donner this movie. Like it's be like, yeah, so.
No, but that wasn't Richard Donner's fault.
Yeah, no. I know, I totally get that. But what I'm saying is, I don't want it to be like, oh, so we made like a shitter version of this film for the mass, but then like the proper version is really good.
Right, yeah.
But the problem with the Richard Donner one, whilst it is good, and they took out that flying Superman-esque thing and stuff like that you mentioned in the last podcast with Satcher, is that they cobbled that together from like old clips.
Yeah, old footage and.
And so like, whilst it's still far better than the other ones, the issue is still that it's still cobbled together. But it's still better than the original theatrical things. But no, I'm expecting good things. Ken?
Yeah, no, I'm the same because I really like Man of Steel. We saw it together. You remember?
Yeah.
And
I was with you as well.
Yeah, and I really enjoyed it. It's the left to the bottom, yeah.
Yeah.
And so I think if this is in the same vein, I'm going to be happy because a lot of people are like, it's so dark and it wasn't enough humor. I'm like, I get that from other franchises. I don't need it from this franchise. Otherwise, it's all the same shit. I want to see something darker, grittier, and I'm totally fine with that. I think that some of the casting, it could turn out to be really, really good.
I'll tell you what I'm not looking forward to.
Take her right at the lights.
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to Doomsday.
Yeah,
just not looking forward to
I
it.
don't understand why he needed to be in this.
No, I think I don't want it to suffer from Spider-Man 3 syndrome.
Yeah.
Where it's like we're just going to throw too much in there.
Spider-Man 3? What about the Amazing Spider-Man 2?
Yeah.
You know what?
Holy shit!
I defend that movie.
No.
Film.
You've got. Sorry, I saw that fucking film recently. I'm gonna punch the person that recommended that to me because.
I'm sure Mark Webb would knock you the fuck out, but.
I'll knock him out. I'll knock him out and all every single. Actually, I'm gonna stop talking about that. But that film
might get a hit out on you.
Straight over.
That film's not good. It's not good on many levels.
Hold on, before we, because if we talk over each other, we're gonna fucking lose the point of it, right?
Okay, fair dude.
Take left here.
Left here, yeah. My standpoint on it is that Andrew Garfield, fantastic Superman. Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Somewhere here, I think.
Andrew Garfield's fantastic Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Just pull up here somewhere.
Emma Stone, yeah.
Emma Stone is great as oh my god, I can't remember her fucking name's character.
Gwen Stacy.
Gwen Stacy, that's right, thank you, Matty.
I'm just going to jump out and
no worries.
kidnap her.
I've got that on record, by the way.
Kidnapping here, we're just picking up Ken's girlfriend.
I'll cut that out.
Don't cut it out. Leave it in. Don't edit.
Shit, man.
Don't edit yourself.
Yeah, I've been refraining from that. The more the podcasts have gone on, I just leave
Don't
stuff in.
edit. No, fuck it. Don't edit it. It was there. It said it's not racist. It's used in Europeans. I'm just stating a fact. If I said derogatory things, then I would. Anyway, that's not derogatory. I just mentioned it's European. It's very. He dates a lot of these European women. Anyway, so my point. He's not in the car. He's going to fuck you, Leo. So yeah, no, Spider-Man, Amazing Spider-Man 2. Look, it is a good movie. You feel the pain for the characters.
No, it's not.
I totally get. Look, that's my opinion.
You
Anyway,
think? Okay, let's get this on the record. Let's get this on the record. Leo thinks the Amazing Spider-Man 2, the film that made my eyes bleed, is really good.
I didn't say it was good. I said it wasn't bad. I said it wasn't a bad
Don't
movie.
backpedal. I've got your record.
I'm not backpedaling.
I got your record, motherfucker.
I like that movie. I like the film. I like the first one.
Okay.
I like the second one. And I'm pissed. I'm pissed that they never brought the next one out.
Yeah, because it's a bad
Because
film.
it flopped. No, because there are loads of films that didn't make money at the box office.
Okay, look, all the Transformers films from 2 onwards have been a piece of shit.
Yet they still make more of them.
Yeah, but do you know what? It's because it's robots transforming into shit. That's always entertaining.
Because it's toys. It's robots
Yeah.
transforming into toys.
It's entertaining. There's no part of the Amazing Spider-Man 2 that was entertaining in any way.
Really? None of it?
Not
even Electro?
No.
Oh,
He was.
What's he doing?
Oh, he needs you to open the boot.
There's no space.
No. Okay.
Is he sticking her in the boot?
No. I
Ken,
think,
there's no space in there, mate.
No space?
I haven't got any space.
Okay.
she's carrying
Oh,
a suitcase.
You didn't tell me that there was a suitcase coming.
It's not a suitcase, it's a bag of food.
Oh.
Can I try and put it on the back?
No, because that's not a solid parcel shelf.
Okay, I'll put it on my lap.
I've got the car seat in there and everything.
Just-
I've got the car seat in there and everything.
Just put it here, Ken. Put it here. Put it here.
Yeah,
Just
we'll
place
sort
it.
it out. I'll jump in.
You can edit this bit out.
Yeah, we'll do. Hello there.
There's like not a lot of space. I'm really sorry.
Yeah, I had.
Well,
Hello there.
my car was made to carry 5 normal people, not 3 really long people, and then 1 normal person and 1 fat person. Hold on for 1 sec.
Got it.
Suck it in, Ken.
It's
Come
your
on,
fault.
dude.
I could have left the food at home and bring it tomorrow.
Holy cow. That's a lot of food.
Yeah.
Is that for everybody? Is that for the road?
That's rude, man.
Actually, there are some grapes in there.
Yeah, it's cool.
No, it wasn't rude. I mean,
Yeah,
is that
seriously,
for-
I've got a lot of
is that
space.
for everyone, or is she just like, no, this is my cinema treat? Fuck it.
No, but the cinema is for Easter.
For Easter?
It's for tomorrow, yeah.
Okay. So, what part of it can we take into the cinema is my question.
The grapes
The grapes.
and the
Shit.
chocolate cake, but
There you go. There. Perfect.
I don't know if you can
Ken,
sneak
you
it
brought the
in.
right girl to the trip. You brought chocolate cake.
Chocolate cake.
All good. All is well. Right. So just to round this off, I think so. Joe is doing a podcast at the moment. You still recording?
Yep.
Oh,
Joe's
okay.
doing a podcast at the moment, and in the car is myself, Leo Van-Dammage, LVD, Mr. Ken, and Alina. Am I getting that right?
Alina.
I'm so sorry, Alina.
It's okay.
And then we have Senor Matthias McGrath.
And myself, Joseph Buchanan.
Yes.
And
Joseph Buchanan.
Chelsea Handler.
Chelsea Handler.
Yeah, so you were saying about Amazing Spider-Man 2.
Is that someone from Collider who I have no idea? who
No.
that is?
I wasn't sure where I left the phone.
Don't worry about it. I'm
You
just
might
I'm
sleep
trying
on
to
the
be
floor
funny.
if it's in the pocket.
Who's got an open window right now? Oh, that's me because I opened it to talk to you.
Continue retort what you were saying.
What was I retorting to? Sorry, Spider-Man.
Yeah, you were saying how great Amazing
I
Spider-Man
didn't-
2 is.
Yeah, I liked it. I think it was good. I said it was
Don't
good.
let me rewind this part of the podcast.
Rewind it. I didn't say it was Oscar winning. I said it was good. I said it was a good movie. I
Okay.
don't understand why people hate on it so much.
Because it's shit!
Oh, okay. Well, okay. You tell me why it's shit.
Because it exists.
Okay, that is not a valid reason. See, you can't.
For me, it's a terrible film.
Okay,
It's-
Ken, rebuttal correctly, please.
Down to the music, to the misdirection of it's a comedy. Oh, it's a love film. Oh, it doesn't know what it is.
It doesn't know what it wants to be. There's a lot of filler scenes that
What the fuck was Electro?
Electro was such a campy figure, and then trying to make him turn bad. They totally...
Wasn't Electro like originally the Red Skull's son?
Well, this neither here or there. It was a bad film.
Because I'm not. It's just a side question because
it depends on which version you're taking.
I just remember the cartoons and he was the Red Skull's son.
I think they tried to go a little bit more like Ultimate version. They totally skipped over Norman Osborn. Just killed him off, and it was like, okay, so.
Hey, do you know this important character? We're gonna kill him off.
It made no difference.
Why are you doing
in the story. Harry turned in the space of one movie. He's like his best friend at the beginning of the movie, and then wants to kill him at the end. There's just so many things wrong. I like the chemistry between. I like Andrew Garfield as Spider-Man. I really enjoyed him as Spider-Man.
I think he's a better Spider-Man than Tobey.
But I think he wasn't
It's
a
neither
great...
here or there because it's not Spider-Man anymore.
Yeah, and he wasn't...
He was Tobey.
No, but he wasn't. He wasn't a good Peter Parker. He was.
Yeah, he was cool.
He was too cool. He wasn't the nerdy kid, and but I liked his relationship that he had. With Gwen Stacy in it. I liked their chemistry on screen together. That was kind of believable, but it was. The rest was just pretty bad. They tried to do too much in one film when they'd already planned to have extra sequels. So you've got to figure out what the rush was.
It was like they were setting up for setting up.
Yeah, because they were trying to set up the Sinister Six. They were trying to set up Venom. They were trying to set up, the next Spider-Man. It was just trying to do too much in one. And ultimately, it blew the franchise because if it hadn't have done that badly, they wouldn't have had the talks with Marvel.
Exactly.
So. Yeah. Well, then, even if it had done that badly, we might not even have Spider-Man in Civil War, right?
Yeah. So you got to lock at it as almost as a positive.
Yeah. Well,
so you can't backpedal now.
I'm not backpedaling. I still think it's a good film. I'll watch that shit again.
I'm messing with you.
That shit's on Netflix. I'll totally watch that shit again.
Okay. So, in terms of the film we're going to watch now,
Batman versus who? Sorry.
Batman versus Superman.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm looking forward to Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard good things about Gal Gadot. I heard she smashes it.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. She's the first on-screen representation of Wonder Woman. So it's
what, in big screen?
In film.
Yeah, on the big screen. Yeah.
Because wasn't it the
Linda Carter?
At the TV show. Yeah.
She's still hot.
And they had the attempted TV.
Yeah,
show
they tried to
relaunch
redo it.
with the girl from EastEnders, right?
No. This
No, that was a Bionic Woman. Sorry.
That's right.
Yeah. No, this was she was in Friday Night Lights, and she's currently in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Okay. No, I don't watch it.
So I think she could have done a good job, but they messed the costume up and all sorts.
You like Spider-Man? You like the Amazing Spider-Man 2, but you don't watch Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Yes.
Sorry, that's
Have you watched the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.?
That's
it's
inconsistent.
Like Marvel's version of Pretty Little Liars.
Oh shit! Matty just came in with the assist. Thank you. You know what? I watched the first season and it didn't capture me.
Yeah, the first season's dog's bollocks.
I gave it a chance. You got one season to catch me.
No,
and
first season's
me and I
bollocks.
wasn't interested.
The reason why I continue to watch that because it ties in with the Marvel universe.
Yeah, but
and that's the only reason I watch it.
I'm the same. That's the only reason I watch it.
And you can't say that about any of the DC stuff because none of it is. Half the shows aren't even tied to each other. So
tell me something. Do you in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. or S.H.I.E.L.D. or whatever the show's called?
Yeah.
Because they changed it, right? They changed the name
No,
a little bit.
no.
It's still Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
In that there is. Did they capture the Abomination? Because there are talks of them saying that the Abomination is in that underground.
I know.
Prison, the underwater prison.
No, it's not. It's not the Abomination.
No, I mean he's still out there because the Incredible Hulk's still part of the Marvel.
Are they going to use Tim Roth again?
They
Probably.
could.
I liked him
because I thought he was great.
Really
but that's still part of canon because obviously now they brought General
the
Ross back.
Yeah.
They brought Ross into Civil War.
Is it the same Ross?
Yeah.
Yep.
Right. Okay. I still like the other one from the really bad Hulk film.
That's not a really bad Hulk film. It's an Ang Lee film.
Yeah.
It's just not. It's not.
Just not a Hulk film.
Yeah, it's not. It's an Ang. Bar the Were Dogs.
Yeah, the Hulk pickles.
Which is quite hilarious. I don't know what to say.
Nick Nolte looking like a hobo.
Nick Nolte was just honing it in.
Nick Nolte was just playing drunk mugshot.
I think they just gave him a few shots before he got
Okay.
in front of the camera.
Okay, Nick. Here's your script. Just say what you can.
They just bailed him out of county jail, and they were just like, right, you look perfect. You look exactly what we want you to look like. Thank you for getting arrested looking like this.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. I mean, look. Ultimately, do I think this film is going to be amazing? No, and only because I've heard other things. I'll make up my own mind, but
No, I think
interested to see.
I think because Zack Snyder's very good with spectacle, so I think it will look great.
Yeah.
It's going to look great.
That image of fucking Wonder Woman jumping into the fray.
Yeah.
Right in the trailer, that was my shit. I was like, wow. You know what? I had my suspicions about her. I was like, she's not beefy enough.
Yeah,
You know, she's
yeah.
not. She doesn't look like, you know, that fitness model Michelle Lewin. She looks like fucking Wonder Woman, like body wise, and that's what I was kind of expecting from Gal Gadot. But Gal Gadot is not. She's not that body shape and stuff, but apparently she steals it.
Yeah, she looks, from the images I've seen of the kind of teaser trailer for Wonder Woman.
Oh yeah.
The road movie, she looks good. Yeah,
pretty good. Yeah.
And they've got a good cast with that. My concern with this is, from the trailers which I've seen, which I've tried to avoid as much as possible, it feels very dark throughout, just tonally, in terms of lighting.
Correct me if I'm wrong.
I'm just wondering if all the action is going to be at night, it's all going to be in the rain. Am I going to be able to see this shit, or is it going to be like a Transformers where you can't really see
Just
what's
can't notice
going
anything.
on? So I'm hoping it's
Something
not
just
that.
hit something. I'm not sure what it was, but
I've heard all the cameos are really good.
What do you mean?
no, it's Transformers.
So I've heard like the cameos like Cyborg, Flash, Aquaman. There's loads of cameos in it. They do lead up to Justice League at the end. They drop bits. I think, from what I can gather, I think the actual Doomsday isn't going to be the final act. I think
It fucking better not be.
I think there is a lot more after that.
Yeah, there's a lot of people saying that the trailers are very deceptive.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
that you should expect more because
But-
there will be more.
I think if you are a fan of Man of Steel, I think that you will enjoy this film.
Yeah.
I think if you were just thinking they were going to change it completely, that wasn't going to happen.
Well, we're going to do a post-podcast, aren't we, on the drive back, right?
But I'm really excited about it. I just, like you say, it's the first time they're going to be on screen together. And I was a little hesitant, like when I first heard Affleck, and I was like, you know what, I'm looking forward to see what you can do with it. Cavill, I really like as Superman. I think he's really good. And I think from what the trailer showed, it made out that Superman was going to be the bad guy.
What's his last name?
Henry Cavill.
Cavill.
Are you sure it's not Savile, Joe?
No, it's Cavill. yeah, I already made that joke on the podcast. I
And,
already made that joke.
No, I know. That's why I'm referencing it.
Oh,
I heard the
okay,
podcast.
fair dues.
Yeah. No, I'm excited. And I think that if it was a 2-hour movie, I'd be worried. But because it's a longer movie,
Yeah, I don't know if I can
You
do
know
3
that they
hours
put-
anymore for
yeah,
my life.
because they put
No, the thing is, you don't notice 3 hours if the film's good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's true. You know, you don't necessarily feel it that much in the original Lord of the Rings. In
That
The
is
Hobbit,
2
you
hours
do.
and a half.
Yeah, it's 2.5.
And the adverts are normally 20 minutes.
Yeah, exactly. So,
So-
but there is obviously a
equals
director's
3
cut
hours.
potentially of 3.
Let's
I think
get undertaken by Smart Car.
Yeah.
Yes, I did.
I think it was just. I think what worried me was that they were trying to catch up to Marvel too quickly.
Oh, wait, it smells of
Because
desperation.
when it was first announced, it was supposed to be Man of Steel 2. That was
Yeah,
the
that's
official
right.
title. It was going to be a direct sequel.
Yeah.
Then they said, right, Batman's going to appear in it. And then, you know, as the Comic Cons went on, this and the other, then suddenly it became Batman versus Superman.
Someone at Warner Brothers was
Then-
like, let's not make that joke anymore.
Yeah.
Like we did in I Am Legend. Let's just do it.
Yeah, and you know, it just kept building, adding more people. Then they put the whole slate out for the Justice League stuff, and it was like, holy shit, they're really going for it now. And it does feel like this is going to be a catch-up movie. So I think I want to see that there's going to be a solo Batman movie. I think announced later.
Yeah, I reckon Ben
Um,
Affleck will be directing that.
Yeah.
Everyone's saying that.
Yeah.
Everyone's saying
And
it.
that I'd like to see. There was talk of the Joker supposed to being in this, but they
I need
decided
to-
against it
Suicide
because
Squad
of.
now.
I need to see what because at the moment all I've got.
Batman's in Suicide Squad.
Yeah,
Yeah, he is, yeah.
And that's what worries me in terms of tonally. Marvel have got their tones of their film very, very well. They fit together. Suicide Squad looks very different, and I just don't know how they're going to fit in the same universe. So once I've seen this film, then it's all going to be about how Suicide fits in and how Batman is in that same universe. So
All right, Matty, what do you think? It's your time to speak, by the way. Don't fuck it up.
No pressure.
That's pretty much what's going to happen.
Do you know what you've just done?
Yeah.
You've just, I can just imagine like just that scene of Ben Affleck and Henry Cavill, and it's just like, yeah. So what do you think about the critics? And he's like, yeah. And he says his whole piece, and then Ben Affleck's like, yeah, I agree. I can just imagine you just being like, yeah, so I agree with everything Ken said. I don't want to. Your thoughts, go.
No, just
First of all, did you like Man of Steel?
I did, yes. I do think the muted tones that he's used, like the dark, like with the suit being a lot darker. I may have preferred it to be the brighter blue, like with the original Superman.
Have you seen?
Yes.
The
I know what you're about to
remix-
say. Yes.
Yeah. Have you seen the remix of the film where they lighten the palette?
Yeah.
I've seen that, yeah.
That looks stunning.
It looks,
And I remember seeing the pictures of the costume originally, and it was much brighter. If you see the pictures on set, it is a quite
it's very
bright blue.
Yeah,
But yeah, they toned obviously with his After Effects.
Yeah, I prefer it if they. I would have preferred it if they'd kept that the brighter tone. I'm just going in with an open mind. I'm curious of what they'll do with Aquaman.
I love Jason Momoa, so he's gonna smash it. That's all I know.
Yeah.
And I think there was a joke that was made in Entourage when they were like, in Entourage, James Cameron made Aquaman.
Yeah.
Right, and then they did the second one with Kevin Smith, and it was one big joke, and everyone was like, oh yeah, Kevin Smith. Fucking. But I genuinely think, James Cameron should come in. I reckon he'd do a great film with Jason Momoa doing Aquaman. That'd be great. I like the idea of Aquaman. And
I would like to see
he's
James
actually
Cameron.
showing his face. In
Yeah,
this movie?
Yeah, he will. I'm sure he makes. I would be very surprised if he didn't make an appearance.
It's probably going to be like a post. Is there post credits? I don't really want to sit at 4 in the
No,
morning.
Richard, our friend who's seen it, said there isn't any after credit scenes.
Nice.
Because
That's
I think that was something that started by Marvel, and DC are very keen not to follow that suit to be too similar.
I did read a quote from Zack Snyder saying that the reason why he didn't put a post-credit scene in Man of Steel was because he didn't want it to detract from the film itself. Because people kind of focus on, what's in the post-credit scene? Like, get all excited over that and forget about the film they just watched.
Just on the side
I
note,
also think they didn't know what they were doing at that point.
yeah.
Man of Steel was his very own identity, and there wasn't a shared universe then. So unless they had something directly for the sequel, there wouldn't have been an after post-credit scene. The only thing that could have linked with it is when Superman finds his ship buried in the ice, there's the open capsules. Like there's other beings that have been in that ship before and got out.
Yeah.
Which I think if I'm correct in saying, that's linked to a comic book that it was actually Supergirl who was in that.
Right,
Yeah.
And
I've heard
so
about that.
I
was
was
gonna
wondering
ask you,
how.
I didn't know.
So I was wondering how much they were going to tie that into the new films, but it doesn't seem like.
I
they
thought
really
that
about it.
I thought that would have been the person that would have become Wonder Woman. She went off and had sex with someone and created a whole island of super
Amazons.
Yeah. And then got rid of all the men.
yeah, and that person from that pod is the descendant of Wonder Woman.
Well,
That's my.
I mean, just on the topic of like post-credit scenes, and I'm going to mention this just because Matty will know, but it's coming up a little bit off topic from Superman Batman, but the Street Fighter film with Jean-Claude Van Damme. Okay, so for years we saw that film. Like me and Matty have seen that film. I've known Matty since I was 12, by the way. Never mentioned it once apparently.
Yep, never mentioned it once. Not once since the
My
5
best
years
friend-
I've known this guy. Never mentioned this
My
guy
best friend,
ever.
my brother from another mother, apparently never mentioned him once to my outside friend.
Yeah,
So-
you're telling me this.
I never heard of him. before he
Apparently,
moved in.
you're apparently, Matt, you're his best friend. I will say no more about that.
Anyway, so I was out one day, one random purchase, and I saw the Street Fighter movie with Jean-Claude Van Damme on DVD, and we went and bought it. And
Why would you do that?
why would I not? Is the question you need to ask yourself, really. To be fair, because it's a great film. In comparison,
just like the Amazing Spider-Man 2.
in comparison to the other film, that film's an Oscar-winning performance.
What
That
other film?
entire thing. Yes, the Return of Chun-Li or whatever.
Oh crap!
Yeah,
I
there
forgot
you go.
about
You're
that.
welcome for the reminder. Anyway, so
Another tie into Superman and Smallville.
yeah, so we're sitting there, and I own this film on videotape. I must have seen it a million trillion times, and someone's beeping, so what's happening? Anyway,
That's
so
an
we're,
alarm.
So we're sitting there, and I bought it on DVD. Me and Matty, we watched the film. We were talking about the film afterwards. Credits rolling, and at the end of the movie, there is a post-credit scene. I've owned that film for about 12 years.
And you didn't know?
I never knew that there was a post-credit sequence. And it's just of Bison's hand coming out of the rubble of Shadaloo, or whatever the fuck he wrote.
Okay.
And he's like, oh. And I was like, oh my god, how did I never know this?
Where is the sequel?
Where is the sequel? And they never did it, and they should have, because it was Jean-Claude Van Damme being awesome. So I love Jean-Claude Van Damme. I'm just
I like Jean-Claude Van Damme as well.
There right now.
But he's not Guile.
If he ever listens, yeah, because he's like, Belgian. But if
Hey, I'm in Belgium. I'm going to be an American.
If he ever, well, if the muscles from Brussels, and touch wood, what happened in Brussels, love the people there. Sorry about what happened. But if the muscles from Brussels is listening, and if he ever does, I want to meet you, and we can go out and hang out and molest women, apparently, because that's what he likes to do.
Yeah, apparently
He's a big fan.
I'm sure with that drop he'll be, this guy sounds awesome to hang out with.
Well, he might do. He might call me and goes, hey, I heard you like to have good time. I don't know why he sounds Russian.
What I was going to say.
It's like your impression of...
Listen, I'm not...
Nice
I'm not,
Belgian accent.
I can't do really good... I could do like an Arnie, but not as good as Ken. Ken
Go on,
does a
Ken,
good
do
Arnie.
your Arnie.
Go on, Ken, do your Arnie.
Who are you?
Who are you?
Who are you?
What the hell are you?
He's all going to be saying at the end of this movie.
Sorry, Alina, you haven't
You're allowed to
spoken
laugh, it's
at
okay.
all. Have you, Alina, have you seen... It is Alina, I'm saying it correctly. I'm really sorry if I'm saying it wrong.
Yeah, don't ask me about superhero
No?
movies. No,
Oh,
please.
but you're in the wrong car. You need to...
We're asking you. You're on the spot.
Not my
You're on the
fault.
spot. You're on the spot now.
We're going to
You
ask...
need
Okay, I'll tell
the
you what's
question.
important. We're asking someone who doesn't watch any comic book movies what her impression is now, and then what her impression is at the end of the film, and does that make you want to watch more films afterwards about superheroes? Have you seen any of that? Has Ken given you the
Yeah, I
pleasure?
have watched a couple of
What did you watch?
Spider-Man movies and maybe
And you
a
loved it,
couple
right?
of...
Amazing Spider-Man 2? You loved it? You loved
I
it?
don't remember which one was which because I forget things quickly.
Yeah, not a
Yeah, I'm
great
quite
memory. that's
forgetful.
fine. Not a great memory.
So she's sitting here going, how do you nerds know all this stuff?
Yeah. She's
Yeah.
probably sitting here thinking, I did not know this about you. Ken.
Sorry, Ken.
You're
I'm
a
sorry.
lot more geek than I thought you
You
were.
can't
I
date anymore.
kind
Deal
of
with the comfort.
suspected when I saw those shelves. With
Shelves of comic
but
books,
still-
just to clarify, comic books.
comic books, yeah.
Not
Definitely
the
anime
hardcore porn.
Yeah,
The hardcore porn and the...
Oh, Ken streams that now. That's why he won't let me go near his laptop.
I thought that was...
Only because you broke yours. What will you do to mine?
Mine's you're not even gonna go to. I broke the porn box. I'm not gonna talk about it. Anyway,
the porn box.
that's why I called my laptop.
Okay.
'Cause that's all it was good for. Apparently, what is this? What's going on here?
There's
So
a club,
Joe-
there's a club over there.
So Joe, your thoughts?
My thoughts on the Batman vs Superman. It's going to be exactly what I think it is. It's
That girl's skirt is as low as her self-esteem.
you don't know that.
I do. Trust me. Let's like that.
I think it's going to be. When I watched Man of Steel for the first time, I didn't know what to make of it. I was sitting in the seat thinking, what did I just watch? I didn't hate it and I didn't like it. I was still in a crunching mode of thinking about what I just saw. With this film, I think I'm going to get what I want from the new Batman. I'm going to get what Henry Cavill is doing ode to Christopher Reeves. Wonder Woman is what I'm looking forward to because I've not seen her on screen. So that's the new entity in the whole.
What about Lex Luthor?
No, don't like Jesse. Jesse Eisenberg has always been Jesse Eisenberg. He will be nothing different than Jesse Eisenberg. So I don't really care about Lex Luthor.
Yeah, for me, he's not a great character actor.
No.
So that's why I'm worried about him. But again, I've heard some good things about him.
I
So it should
guarantee.
be a
I will
different
put
take.
money on it that Jesse Eisenberg is Jesse Eisenberg.
Yeah.
I'll guarantee you.
It's like Will Smith, right? Will Smith is Will Smith.
Oh man! Oh.
Are you doing your impression of Will?
Unless he's,
Yeah,
unless
that's my impression of Will Smith.
No. You know,
Yeah, exactly. This is what I mean. That's
No,
Will
that
Smith.
sounded like Bill Cosby, sir.
No. I think unless he's actually going for an Oscar, then he just rings. You know,
Did he
just
win an
calls it
Oscar
in.
for Social Network?
No.
No.
No. For playing himself.
It was like,
I
it
wasn't
won,
Hey, I'm
it
Jesse
won-
Eisenberg.
It won awards for like screenwriting and all that kind of stuff.
I'm Jewish and privileged. I can play any role I want and home it in.
Are you talking about that skinny guy that is supposed to bring Superman and Batman against each other?
Yes, exactly.
Have you seen The Social Network?
Yes.
Film about Facebook.
So it's that guy.
And I think I've seen maybe a couple other movies with him.
And he's exactly the same.
Yeah, he was in Zombieland, yeah.
See, that's when that's Jesse. He's not acting. That's him.
No, that's him. Yeah.
And then he does the exact same thing in every other film.
I've heard Jeremy Irons is quite good as Alfred.
Wow.
Yeah.
He's not homing it in. He's not. Oh, I don't know what the fuck's going on, so I'm just going to fucking home it in like I always fucking do.
That's the Alfred you want though, because I mean, if you watch Gotham,
Oh, I love
Alfred in that is a badass.
I'm really liking Gotham.
What's his name? Sheen Pertwee.
I know he was like the sergeant or some shit in
Dog Soldiers.
Dog Soldiers.
Yeah.
And he's fucking brilliant in that.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, I love him in Gotham. I
Sean
really do.
Pertwee.
I think he probably steals that entire show. Like, forgetting the guy from the OC, Ryan Atwood. What's his name? Ben McKenzie?
I like Ben McKenzie.
No, don't get me wrong. He's not bad, but you know, he's no. I don't see him as Commissioner Gordon.
But he's a younger Commissioner Gordon.
Yeah.
So.
I'm still in love. I'm still in love with the fantasy idea of Tom Selleck playing Commissioner Gordon.
Tom Selleck.
Mate, watch
Blue
Blue Bloods.
Watch
Watch
Blue Bloods.
I've seen it.
Yeah,
I know what you're
Tom
talking
Selleck
about.
is Commissioner Gordon.
Yeah, totally.
But now they've got J.K. Simmons.
J.K. Simmons, yeah.
That magnificent moustache he's got.
Yeah.
Oh,
So.
what an amazing man. Yeah, I'm having a homo moment over that. Yeah.
A hobo moment.
Homo.
Oh, I thought you said a hobo
Don't
moment.
even dare to offend the LGBT crowd, okay? Be careful.
I don't even know
I'm
what
embracing it, sir.
I don't know the words that you're saying, so
That's all right.
it's.
That's good. Then that's good. I'm embracing it.
What is that? What are you saying?
The LBGT, I think it is lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender community.
LGBT.
Huh?
Oh,
That's it.
you just got schooled, son.
That might get in school. That's
You
not a
got
problem.
schooled. Oh shit!
Put
I'm
them
okay
in
to
order.
get educated.
Initials.
That's a
I'm here.
He got the letters, just not in the right order.
Yeah, that's okay. I'm okay.
Exactly.
I'm happy to be educated.
That's the
on
equivalent to
this
a drive-by in Compton.
matter. No, that wasn't. Excuse you?
Wow.
I'm joking, man. I'm
We've
joking.
really gotten off topic.
Where did you get that? And then all of a sudden it's like Ricky.
I'm
That did
messing,
not just
man.
happen.
I'm messing.
I know you did. I know.
See,
All
the
right.
trouble is, when I watch Gotham now, all I see is, Commissioner Gordon and his girlfriend. I'm just like,
Yeah, it's weird, isn't it?
It's like,
It's really weird.
yeah, Deadpool was fucking.
She's double
you know,
dipping.
It's
She's
just
double
like,
dipping.
yeah,
She's double dipping. That's
you
not
don't know
cool.
what's going on.
So, all right, okay. So we've talked about Superman, and
Batman.
and Batman. Yeah.
How could you forget Batman? What the fuck,
Huh?
man?
Do you know what? Because Superman's always better. That's standard operating procedure.
Wow, I
Straight
know
up.
many people.
How
that
do you
would-
beat a god? You can't. Yeah, straight.
Well, he
It's like,
seem-
oh, I'll
he-
put a
he
little
seems
moon rock.
to.
Oh, because he's got a moon rock. That whole scene, by the way, in the trailer where like he blocks Superman punch,
Yeah.
and Superman's like, "Oh shit, what the fuck is going on?"
Yeah.
I'm
That
looking
looked
forward to
cool.
that. I
Yeah.
was like, I want to see
It's just it's his
What
face.
happens
It's his
afterwards?
face. Like
Yeah.
what?
because he takes a headbutt straight to the face, like or an elbow or something like that. Right after that.
Oh wow, I didn't know that.
And yeah, he eats it. Apparently, Superman. Superman.
Yeah, Spider-Man's in this film.
Yeah, why wouldn't that just be?
He's in every film now.
Yeah.
No, he appears in Civil War. But he must be in every film. Freaking hell.
I'm looking forward to Civil
Do you know
War too.
Civil War? I'm wondering whether or not they'll do the Iron Spider.
I think they'll do it in Infinity Wars.
Yeah. I think
Iron
they'll save
Spider
that
will come
costume
in
for
Infinity
then.
Wars.
Because if you push the character with the costume too early, with his solo film, he'll have nowhere to go. So I think the actual costume we see him in the trailer is probably his second costume in the movie. I can imagine when he first comes in, he might have like a homemade one.
Yeah, because that technology in the
With the
eyes
eyes.
is Iron Man shit all over it. It's got
So
Tony Stark
I
in it.
think Tony probably helps. I remember watching on the build-up to Ant-Man, they were doing newscasts on YouTube.
Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah.
And one of the ticker messages scrolling on the bottom was like,
Tony Stark gives,
Industries
yeah.
taking in interns from schools, local communities, and
Yeah,
stuff like
yeah.
that. I remember seeing that at the time and going, that's Peter Parker, he's going to be working at Stark Towers kind of thing. So that's where that's all going to link in, I think.
It was good to see Ant-Man in that fucking trailer.
Yeah.
Like, doing shit. I really like Paul Rudd as Ant-Man. I think
Brilliant.
he smashed.
Yeah, he's perfect. He's
I was
perfect.
just so confused by that casting when it first came out. I just didn't see it. You know,
Nobody
Paul
saw
Rudd?
it.
Paul
Nobody
Rudd.
saw it.
He's like, you know, as an action guy,
And he pulls it off.
you know, he you know, yes, he's funny, and I know they did a lot of improv on this movie as well, where they just spitballed the scenes over and over again, just doing it different takes, and he had a big hand in writing it as well.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
wrote,
he loves
wrote a lot of
improvising
his.
stuff though.
Yeah,
he loves
and
it.
I was just like, you know, I just didn't see it. I was just like, couldn't get my head around it. You know, this is the guy from Friends and these comedy movies. And
Yeah,
shit.
that's right. Yeah, it's
And,
Friends, isn't he?
but he's brilliant. He's an absolutely great casting.
You know him from Friends, but for me, he's always going to be in Role Models
Yeah.
with
Role
Sean
Models?
William Scott.
Sean
yeah.
William Scott.
That's such a great fucking. That's one of my.
What about
favourite
Clueless? He was in Clueless.
He was in Clueless, but fuck that movie.
No, but
Fuck that movie
the,
so fucking
the
much.
guy never ages. Have you seen him in Clueless and what he looks like now? He's exactly the
Him
same.
and
That's
Keanu
true.
Reeves are out there just sucking.
Yeah,
blood.
no, fuck, Keanu's 15. He looks exactly as he did in The Matrix.
Ooh, side note, apparently Lawrence Fishburne is now going to be
Yes,
in John Wick
yep,
2.
he's in
Yeah.
John Wick 2. So it's Morpheus and Neo.
Yeah,
Fuck.
you can see. A lot of people are saying, oh, is he going to be the dude who trained John Wick?
I guarantee
I'm
you
like,
he
if
is.
that is, that's
I
gonna be so
guarantee-
badass.
I
Did you see the
guarantee-
video of
Yeah, and I would not mess with Keanu Reeves.
Keanu Reeves shooting at the
I
range?
would not mess with that
I
guy.
saw that. Yeah.
I would not mess with
God.
Keanu Reeves. You're the best actor in the world. And I
But
give a shit.
Keanu
Yep.
Reeves is like, he was trained by the same like sort of Shaolin dudes that taught Jet Li, and they were like at the end, I think of the Matrix or the second one, they were like testing him out and they were doing their thing and their stunt stuff, and the guys were like, he legitimately knows martial arts and he can legitimately whoop some ass. So I guess
I would not mess with Keanu.
Didn't he,
No.
I think with John Wick, I think he went to go train with Shadows. Jean-Jacques, I think.
Jean-Jacques Machado.
Yeah.
For all the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu fans out there, this name drop. Jean-Jacques Machado. There you go. But yeah, no, John Wick 2 is good. I'm looking forward to that.
I'm really looking forward to that.
This summer is going to be amazing. Like these next 2 years worth of films that are coming out.
You know,
It's
the
gonna be
one
good.
film I thought I'd be more excited about, but I'm not, is X-Men Apocalypse.
No,
You're not excited about that?
I guarantee you.
I'm very worried.
No, don't be. The fact that I know what you're saying. The trailers have been very
No, I mean,
standard.
Dude, that
I
new
mean, no.
trailer,
Some of the
international trailer that came out?
parts of the trailer I thought were actually quite good. You know what I really dislike is Bryan Singer's affection for black leather. Because they were headed in the right direction with First Class with the blue and yellow, and then this is just like, no, we're going to go back to the black leather with chest plates and the women's chest plates with boobs on them, and
Maybe
it's just
Bryan Singer's
like,
just into a bit of S&M, man, and he's just.
well, let's not talk too much about what he does in his spare time.
Wow,
maybe
wow,
that's
you're
what
going
he's
back in the past there.
Maybe
Well,
that's
no,
what
he got pulled from the last press tour because of everything that's going on.
Yeah,
so,
yeah, I understand. Well,
it was, I just,
allegedly.
yeah, obviously it's all allegedly.
I'm just saying that for.
I
the
just
record.
don't. It's not the style. You know, you want these characters supposed to be individual, and when you splash them all with that same paintbrush, it takes it away. I have seen another picture online recently. I think it might have been Empire, where there was some color in the suits. So whether they go from one to another,
I reckon
or,
they go from one to another.
hopefully it will. But
Yeah, that might just be like a backlash reaction though, because I mean, look at what with the apocalypse thing, right?
yeah,
So like,
I mean,
you
from
haven't
those first
seen
few
a clear
pictures,
picture anymore though,
yeah.
because they've hidden a lot of stuff. They're like, oh shit, we fucked up. So, and everyone's just like, why does he look like Ivan Ooze?
Yeah.
Why? And so, but I think we talked about
It's
it
okay.
before, where it might just be like a progression thing for
Yeah.
him.
You
where
turn the
he-
heating down a little bit, please, bro. Thanks.
Where it might be like a progression thing for him.
Thank you.
Where it's alright, you guys, you bitches back there. It's alright. I'm the only one wearing a t-shirt right now. Everyone else is like
We've
wrapped
all
up.
got our jackets on.
Yeah, I made a poor life choice, so I'm cold. I didn't splash out for the atmospheric changes here. Oh, sorry. But yeah, I think me and you were talking about it before. Like, Apocalypse might look really old for the beginning of the film, and then as he, I guess,
Absorbs
becomes more
powers, I think he's
and
gonna
stuff like that,
change, yeah.
he gets a lot more badassery.
Yeah, I think he will change throughout the film.
He looks fucking, when he goes giant.
Yeah.
And he's holding that. Is it Xavier?
Xavier, that's
I was like, wow, that looks so fucking good.
And do you know what the reason why I'm not riding is because what they played down Quicksilver. They didn't say anything about Quicksilver, and it stole everything.
Stole that movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stole it.
So good.
Friggin' stole it. Such a perfect scene. And
No, it's not perfect because the music plays at the
Don't.
same
Oh,
time.
shut up, Ken.
No,
ruin it.
that's where you got to disassociate yourself from what we're supposed to hear and what he's hearing. It's a film at the end of the day, and
Yeah,
so
I
you
know,
got.
I know. I'm teasing.
Oh,
I'm
okay,
teasing.
fair dues.
It was a fantastic scene. You know, it was a show stealer, and you like to see.
And the thing is,
you like the tease where about my dad, and you see him with his sister at the end, and you can see them potentially bring in Scarlet Witch.
Ooh, that's going to be tricky.
Well, there is a few rumours going around, about how many people die in Civil War, and spoilers. Potentially, they were talking about Scarlet Witch potentially dying in this film, and it's like, you know what? I could see it because they've already killed off Quicksilver, so let's just get rid of her as well. And maybe there's a deal with the X-Men.
You never know.
You never know. Do you know what I mean?
You never know.
So I wouldn't be surprised about that, but I just respect one or two people to be dying in Civil War. But
Captain America, what do you think?
No.
Nah.
He's
Actually-
already agreed to be filming Infinity Wars, so he's not going anywhere.
Well, they brought him back in the comic books as a scroll. Is that right? Is that what they're called?
Yeah,
Scroll?
I mean they could kill him off and bring it back.
I
but
reckon they're
they just
gonna
got to stop doing that.
they're gonna kill off Black
Yeah,
Widow.
yeah.
They're gonna kill off Black Widow.
Yeah, she's pretty
see it.
useless.
No, it's not that she's useless because it's Scarlett Johansson, and Scarlett Johansson's going into another franchise now.
What's she going into now?
Ghost in the Shell.
Ghost in the Shell.
So
Yeah, that's right.
if they're going to kill off, and the thing with Civil War, it's going to not Civil War. What's the film after? Infinity War. That's going to deal with a lot of time and space and all lots of things. So they could.
Which will kick off with Doctor Strange.
There you go.
Because remember, that's at the end of this year.
Yeah, this.
Are we going to see a trailer for that today?
I keep forgetting there's so many other Marvel films.
No, I don't think so.
Or a teaser or something?
No.
I could see a teaser on the front of Civil War.
Yeah. I'd
Or
say
maybe
Civil
it
War.
might be. I think they've talked about either 2 or 3 post-credit scenes for Civil War. I'd imagine one of them is going to be for Doctor Strange.
Yeah, mate. All full Ragnarok.
Yeah, because they're filming.
yeah.
They're filming Doctor
Oh,
Strange
wait,
here,
filming
and they're also filming Wonder Woman here.
Yeah, that's
And
right.
at one point, they were filming both films at the same time. I remember seeing it on.
Yeah, both still filming.
No, but I mean, I remember seeing a picture, and it was like both at Trafalgar Square.
Oh right, okay.
So
yeah.
like they're filming like both Wonder Woman scenes. And,
That would have been odd.
Yeah, well.
Hey, what are you doing here?
Yeah.
Hey, what are you doing here?
Wrong universe, dude. Get the fuck out.
Yeah, because Wonder Woman was at like a Veterans Day parade or something around World War II at Trafalgar Square or something.
Yeah. So let's just round this off as in versus like who wins this fight. Matty, who do you think is going to take the crown in the fight? Obviously, we know how it's going to end because it's pretty obvious because they form the Justice League, so no one actually dies between those two. But who do you think is going to be the one who holds the edge more in the actual fight, given Superman's godlike power and Batman's ingenuity?
Well, see, Superman takes it, but Batman holds his own.
Ken?
Yeah, I think, they're going to try and go for the equality in the sense that Superman's powers are going to be drained. Obviously, well, I can imagine it's something to do with kryptonite in the leaded suit or whatever it is. It's probably made of lead so Superman can't see through the suit either.
That's got to fucking kill.
Oh,
Man.
yeah.
That's got to be heavy as balls,
Yeah,
right?
so it's...
It looks
I'd
heavy.
imagine that I can only see them having one big fight, which is them going to be in the suit. Because obviously you see the square off in the trailer where he rips the doors off the Batmobile and stuff like that. They'll square off a couple of times, but then they'll have the one fight, and it's like, does something stop the fight, or do they stop themselves? That's what I don't know what happens.
That's
But
why
I
he's
think
got
Matt-
a gun, right? Fucking at some point.
Yeah,
you see him with a
in the trailer
shotgun?
he's got like a gun. So,
I mean,
It's something, right?
apparently, this Batman takes names.
yeah,
He doesn't.
he'll fuck you up.
Yeah.
He apparently he does the scenes where he's kicking the shit out of people. Are apparently quite impressive.
Yeah, it's quite brutal.
So Joe, where do you stand? Batman, Superman?
I think Batman will take this from Superman. I think Superman is supposed to be built up to be the villain in this because he's an unknown entity and he's going through trials. He's going through who are you? Why are you here? Can we trust you? He's still going through that, considering what happened to Metropolis.
Yeah.
And so it's because he's still an unknown entity. I think Batman will have the upper edge on this, but ultimately, obviously, they become friends. Pen pals.
I stand by. I think like Superman's overconfidence.
Oh yeah, of course
He's going to be the main downfall of it because he's like, I'm fucking Superman.
Well, this is what I mean.
Dude.
He's the way the trailers have built him up to be is the villain. Not exactly the villain, but he doesn't come off as the person that's going to save you.
No.
Yeah.
They'll find more about each other as Clark Kent and Bruce Wayne.
Yeah,
That's what's going to happen. So, Clark is going to be investigating him, finding out more about this vigilante who hadn't been around for a while. Now he's come out of retirement. Almost.
Straight up, Clark doesn't hold a candle for the investigation side. He's called Detective Comics.
Oh, yeah, I know. But that's where I think, as much as we've seen in the trailers of them in their suits, I think we're going to see a fair bit of them as Bruce Wayne and Clark Kent as well.
Alina, I'm not going to leave you out
I
of this.
agree with him.
Who's him? Because it's
No, just leave it at that because it's
I
general.
saw that you pointed
No,
at.
I agree with
just-
him because obviously Superman is from
Krypton.
a
Superman.
different planet and he's not human, so everybody would be against him when it comes to a fight between Superman and Batman. Considering Batman is a superhero
He's human.
of
Human superhero.
super.
Is
Yeah,
Batman
he's right.
established?
superhero
in this
human.
universe?
What?
Yes.
He's actually
He's
established
been around
as
for a
Batman.
while.
Okay.
Yeah, he's the defender of Gotham City, no?
Yes, that's right. Yeah.
Man, are you been educating this woman?
No, I did watch a few movies before.
Good girl.
I mean,
I just
they're
I just don't go crazy for superhero movies.
Well,
And I forget things.
This
that's
was
all.
this was my question in the last podcast. I said, with Deadpool was a new entity. Who the hell is Deadpool? And Susie was like, who's Deadpool? And I never thought I'd ever hear that from her. And so it's because Deadpool came across as that character that was funny and whimsical and different.
But the marketing for that's the reason.
Yeah, the marketing for that was fucking amazing.
Amazing.
I can't
They probably
follow
got
that.
the same people who marketed Chris Brown as celibate after he punched Rihanna in the face.
Oh god.
They were like, we need that PR team to do this film. Because Chris Brown's like, everyone's like, oh, I'm loving it, and that's the way he smacked her again. And then, he got back together to her, and
Well,
even the PR team convinced Rihanna he was alright.
to be honest,
second
that's
time.
that's between him and her. If
That's
Rihanna,
not even allegedly. He straight up admitted that, so I ain't even.
if
I'm
Rihanna
gonna
wants to
put
be
him
a
on
stupid
blast.
bitch, then that's her problem.
I'm gonna put Chris
I
Brown
retract
on
that
blast.
from the record.
You better.
Don't retract what I retracted. What
No,
I
no.
said. I'm
If,
my gun.
the reason why I say that is because Rihanna went around saying that she stood up for women being battered and bruised and I can't remember what what she was standing up for, but there was a whole point when she was doing her rounds standing up for women, and then she got back together with Chris Brown. So what the fuck are you doing? Why would you do that?
Just watch the Oprah interview. It's amazing.
I've not seen that.
Yeah, watch it. It's great. She cries so much.
Of course she does. But the point being is that Chris Brown was allowed to do what he's done, and he's got away with it. I don't like Chris Brown, but
Well,
that's neither here nor there.
that's neither here nor there. Let's not talk about Chris Brown because he's a bitch.
Yeah, Chris Brown, you bitch.
So, we'll come back with our thoughts after the movie.
I'll be like almost.
We'll be back after this break.
We'll be back after
Commercial
this.
break.
this.
Like disrupted. Oops.
Okay, thank you, Ken. Thank you, everybody. I'm not gonna name names.
Dress us all, Jesus. You
No.
can't just leave it
No,
hanging
I'm
like that.
I'm far too drunk to do that.
You're far too drunk.
Yeah, I
You
drank.
had one drink.
I know. I had more than one drink tonight. We'll be back after this.